into Erwin. So I got into Erwin, stopped and looked at Uncle Johnny's. No way. Man, that place is not, it's not. So I'm gonna go to the Super 8. Unfortunately, no shuttles available. However, there is a lovely walking trail from basically Uncle Johnny's to town, and this is how it looks. Adorable. Kind of right by the freeway, but it's a very nice way to get to town. The Super 8. So here we are, room 130. Well, it's nice. Very nice. Desk, fridge. I'll take it. View of the power poles. Yeah, awesome. I'm loving it. Beautiful downtown Erwin. This is the local outfitter. So this is the local food giant. It's pretty giant. I find salad bars to be pretty good dinner food. Boy, if you're gonna do this and come to Erwin, stay at the Super 8. Don't stay at Uncle Johnny's. It's too far away. Everything is right by the Super 8, and it's a nice place. Don't listen to the reviews on Gutbooks. I think a lot of those are just Rental kids who wanted to party, and the management did not want them to party. One extra thing for your bounce box: corkscrew, bottle opener. Gotta have it. Well, good morning. So here at the bridge for Uncle Johnny's, gonna flies, massive little black flies. So I'm gonna walk up to, I think, Cherry Shelter, which is about 17 miles, and then call that a day. 4,500 foot climb today. I think it's a 6,000 foot climb tomorrow for my 20 miles. What are you gonna do? You know, the trail goes there, and we're gonna go and climb. They say it's not as bad as it looks. So, man, the flies. Let's go check it out. So in the past, when I videotaped hikes, I've always done it in sections. I thought I'd try daily vlogging here, but you know, there's really not enough content on each day. I've watched thousands of other videos, and they all just show the same thing over and over and over, and I don't really want to repeat that. So I'm going to move to a multi-day format, 3 or 4 or 5 days, depending if there's anything interesting, which will usually just be an intro, maybe just a few nice sights. Probably the main reason I do this is just so I can remember myself next year when I watch it, and not really to gain subscribers or anything. I don't monetize my channel, so it's of no benefit to me to have one person or 10,000 people who watch it. If people want to watch what I do, which is mainly for me and my family, that's fine. But otherwise, I'm going to move to a 3 or 4 day format. There are so many other people who do trail minutia better than me. I would suggest to anybody who wants to watch a daily vlog, Jay Wanders Out. They're long, but they're detailed. So it's about a 2.5 day walk into Rowan Mountain. Then the next stop is Hampton, Tennessee. And the next stop after that is Virginia. Oh my God, I'm so excited. The first climb is 4,500, but it's over 14 miles. So my overall trail distance today will be 17 miles. So really it's the entire day you're just climbing. Coming up on Indian Grave Gap, where I hear there's trail magic. So yes, there was trail magic at Indian Grave Gap. I had a lemonade and a brownie, very tasty. I'm at a place called the Beauty Spot, which does have a nice view. Coming to the top of that big climb, this is called Unaka Mountain. It was 4,800 feet and 14 miles. Yep, glad to have that done. Nice place to camp. I bet it gets cold and wet and rainy here. Look at all the moss. Yep. Now 3 miles down to Cherry Gap Shelter. Coming into Cherry Gap Shelter. I think I'll stop here. Here's my typical view, looking up at my tent. Everything. It's just a peck explosion. Well, good morning. So slept pretty good last night. Real quiet night. No forest sounds. I'm gonna try to walk in the Carver's Gap today. That's 19. The Mountain Harbor Bed and Breakfast, I believe, picks up from there, and they slack back to there, I think. So I'm going to call them in a few minutes and see if they can come out and grab me and go back up to Mountain Harbor Bed and Breakfast. So the way it works is they have a general store right there, and it's got pretty much everything. You order your dinner, and then they make it over in this, I guess, portable food truck. And there's pretty much a full menu. Fish and chips, wow, man. that ought to hold, my gosh, so good. Sleeping by a freeway here at the Mountain Harbor Bed and Breakfast. They serve breakfast at 8 o'clock, so I'll make my way down there. I'm gonna slack pack today and stay in a real bed tonight, so that'll be nice. So I have to just hang out until 9 when the shuttle leaves, and then drive back to Carver Gap. That's the breakfast. That's Shannon, the owner. Pretty impressive. So it is lovely, but there's like 30 people jammed in there waiting to pounce on it at 8 o'clock, the stroke of 8. I've never liked that, to where it just, you feel like a pack of animals waiting to pounce on its prey. I'd rather just sit out here in a real cup of coffee and watch the morning. I'll get whatever food's left. It's not worth it. Here's my quiet view. Gonna be a beautiful day. That's a long line. Wow, back on the porch with my cup of coffee. It's just too crowded. Back here at Carver's Gap, getting crowded. 14.8 miles back to 19E, and it's about 0.1 back down to Mountain Harbor. Yeah, slack packing. I could feel like I weigh 10 pounds. I guess this is called round bald. Beautiful day. this is what I don't understand. When you're on a trail crew, why cut it off 3 inches above the surface? It's just a major trip hazard. And for some reason, those little straight up ones kind of blend in with the shadow and the leaves more than the roots do. I mean, I would think that if you're on a trail crew, you've hiked. I don't know. I'll tell you what's getting scarce on the trail. People who have that little pink AT plaque on the back of their backpacks. Most of the people I've seen now are day hikers, weekend hikers, section hikers. Probably most of the people at the Mountain Harbor bed and breakfast were either going on a day or two hike, or they're not even hikers at all. They're just staying at a bed and breakfast like a normal person. So I don't know where everybody went, but hike on. So this is the top of a thing called Little Hump, which isn't so little. And that's the top of the hump, I think. And then it's down. It's a 19E hump mountain, hump hill, something like that. At the top of hump, lots of like Boy Scouts, I guess, or something. So back at the Mountain Harbor, and a nice cold beer. Menu for a dinner. So leaving the Mountain Harbor bed and breakfast, really nice place. Highly recommend it if you're going to be through here. Very good breakfast. Watauga Lake. Beautiful morning. Well, this is different. It's a dam for Watauga Lake. A lot of rocks. Now a couple thousand feet above Watauga Lake. So the trail rest of the way to Virginia is pretty much just on this ridge. Coming up on Highway 91, where I'm going to stay at the Switchback Creek Cabins. Very anxious. So there's the parking lot. Now I just have to find the shuttle. So just waiting for the shuttle dude. That was another 5,000 foot day. Yep. Well, good morning. Back at it. It's a beautiful day till about 10:30 when a front comes through. It will definitely rain around 10:30, 11. Got about 5 hours to Damascus. So I got just 3 or 4 hours of decent weather and then wet. But it's okay, I don't mind as long as I can walk into someplace that's dry. When you walk into a tent and you're wet, then it's variable. So let's go walk into Virginia. Coming up on McQueen's shelter. Wow, I think it's seen better days. Maybe holds 3 people, maybe, or 2. So nice. People leave their trash. It seems to be a common thing for a lot of the AT is just on abandoned forest roads, which is nice because then the grade is, reasonable. Coming up on the Abington shelter, which is the high point for the day. So pretty much about 10 miles all downhill into Damascus. Oh, the clouds have rolled in. Looking pretty gray over there. I would expect it's going to be raining in, say, 45 minutes. But I've gotten most of it done, so just a lot of downhill. I just would prefer not to climb wearing rain gear, because then you get just so sweaty. But, it's a trail. Okay, raining. And it'll probably be raining for the next hour or two. Well, it's a inauspicious time but in Virginia. Woohoo! About 1 mile of town, but look at the forest. It's bloomed. It's green. Flowers. Leaves. Well, now I have to figure out where the post office is. Get my box. Love those old homes. They're complete money pits, but boy, they sure are pretty.